Ready for match number 2. It's 6 p.m. According to Roxel, these two teams are going to battle it out. Penultimate day of the Premier Division football in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We saw a 9-1 defeat of Beckwith by System 3 a short while ago. And we're ready for match number 2.
Yes, Roxel, are you there with us, is it? Okay, Roxel, this is now System 3. System 3 is now with SB United. Still waiting on a match card. I've not been given one, so if listeners, I know one added listener this morning asked me, why do we say, maybe the freezing a bit, but I had to explain to him that we do that because most of the times we do not have a match card. When we say it looks like, it's because we don't have a match card as yet, and even though we have a match card, we may have a card with names and the numbers, so we cannot identify to look at the numbers and say who the individual is. So it's now with SB, they're trying to come forward, a long wall being played on and played over there by the long man, tall man, Sandy man Sand, saving for Cyan Hill. Roxel, I'm getting a bit of noise through your mic. Are you ready for us? Okay, Roxel, are you ready for us down there? And early o'clock, a player is down for Cyan Hill. Not sure what happened there, but the referee is there making an assessment. He's now assisting the player to the standing position. So it's now with I made this one Cyan Hill, number 24, look like comes that one across, testing the keeper very early. He would have tried that one in a previous game and would have scored, but it's now SB United pumping that one up the field. Number 11 got his head to that one, but going to as far as number 12, it looks like, no, it's not Rohan Thomas Jr., but it's now with Cyan Hill. It's being played there to Rohan Thomas Jr. He tries that one across, finds his number 23, who we saw playing as a central defender all season, but he has now switched to, it looks like a midfield position. And it's now with Cyan Hill is shielding. Sorry. And free kick being taken by SB United. A good ball, seeking through there. The player has that, but he's going to be, it's been cleared off the player there for SB United. Rebounded into touch over the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick for Cyan Hill. So Roxel, are you hearing me down there at the moment?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I'll be sending you your details in just a bit. So okay. Give me about 2 minutes and then I'll assist you.
Okay, so it's now with Cyan Hill trying to get that one across. Will he be able to keep that in? A very strong pass here from right to left. And it went into touch. It's going to be a throw into SB United. Sorry, SB United has that one. It's now with SB United again looking to pump. No movement of the ball. Just trying to send that one forward. And it's been headed away there, but straight to SB United player who gets passes central left wing back coming forward again, and he tries to get that one through, but it went into touch, but not into touch, into the Sandman Sandy hand, and he bowls that one out to the midfielder there, number 12 it looks like. And that one is being played down there. It's been challenged, deflected off SB player, and it came back, but only to as far as number 17 there for Cyan Hill. It's now with I make that one and keeper coming across there and a collision there. Player running into the keeper on that occasion, and it's going to be a free kick to SB United. 3 minutes into this first half, a game on hand here, SB United and Cyan Hill in the Premier Division, the penultimate game day of competition it is, and it's now with Cyan Hill. They're trying to go for a good one today. Lovely ball being played down there. Looking body behind that ball comes across, but only to as far as the keeper, who collects nicely, and he bowls that one out strong arm into number 17 for Cyan Hill, stretching that player there, and find number 21 for SV United, he pumps that one downfield now. We see a challenge coming on here. Who's going to win that one? We see a bit of pulling, but SV United player has that, but he plays it poor cross in, and only to as far as Dwayne Sandy, the Sandy man, saving for Sion Hill United. That player tried to go downfield there, but only to as far as he's been blocked there by SV United, and it's going to be a throw into Sion Hill again. Good turn there, good shielding. He's running forward there now. It's number 21 for Sion Hill. Has that still get past one man, but loses that one out. So Sion Hill is now in the middle there. Sion Hill playing, trying to go forward. Number 17 has that one. He goes through there, plays that one, but the flag goes up. Offside call against Sion Hill United. Just in about the 5th minute of play, and quick action here. Good movement on the part of both teams, and we see Sion Hill having the best of the game thus far, but still early day. Too early to call, I should say. So it's with SV United. They're trying to get that one upfield. It does so now. It's being kicked. It drops, and Dwayne Sandy had to come there, but we see number 7 making a contact there on Sandy. That could have definitely gone the other way, but Sandy was lucky to have that one. Our player is down, and the ball is into touch. And the player is down there. He's asking, the referee is asking if he can get up. The player is still down, and the lights have already been on. It's pretty cool now. The condition is pretty cool compared to a little earlier where Beckway United would have lost 9 goals to 0 to System 3.
To one.
To 1, sorry, yes. To 1, so maybe it was too much beating, I can't remember.
Well, very much close to that, as it looks like Sean Brown goes inside, looking for his number 11, finding the number 12 there in Barker. Barker loses it. It's Wales trying to get Cyrus on the way, cut out by Cropper. He gets it to the number 3. Number 3 there is John Williams. He cannot get it to his partner, and so it's Wales, and he actually gets it to Thomas. Thomas for Sion Hill, comes across to John. John playing an attacking role today, Roger, but it's number 6 for SV United. He is called offside, and that's Techland Spring, and so free kick coming away of Sion Hill United.
Yes, Russell, I did recognize John moving up in a midfield position there this evening, and allowing another player to fill the spot with Weeks in the central defense for Sion Hill.
Yes, it's Fernandez with Weeks. He's been pretty good as well for Sion Hill. Must give kudos to them. They haven't been outplayed in any of the games. They've always been competitive, and they're trying to make sure that they they secure. But it's Cameron Osmond. He gets into the area here for SB United. He has Fernandez. He comes back in, crosses, looking for, number 11. His shot is a little feeble. That's Edwards. And then a tall man, he boots downfield now, looking for Omar Kipid. Coming behind that there now is Cropper. Cropper controls. Goes into the gentleman there. I will get his number for you in a bit. And looking for Sean Brown. Falls now for Thomas. And the referee says is an infringement against Sion Hill. And so we have a free kick coming away of SB United. 0-0 in this relegation decider, Roger.
Yes, Roxel, and now remember the comment, I make it. So I was saying today to the ardent listener that when we say I make it, because we do not have a match card to match with the number on the t-shirt. But I've now been presented with a card in the 8 minutes of play. But we'll see where it goes from here.
Yes,
so
and also, Roger, the visibility of the numbers, and because of the stature, some of the players are very similar under the lights when the numbers, well, tonight is pretty good because they're pretty clear on the uniforms, but then some of the numbers, you really can't make them out, and then the players, the stature quite similar, and so we have to decide whether it's Edwards or Alexander in the case of, let's say, for example, Sion Hill tonight, but that would not be an issue because these two teams, the numbers looked as if they are the appropriate size, and they are blending with their uniforms quite well. It's now with Cyrus. Cyrus comes back. He finds Fernandez. This is Sign Hill in their own half on the right-hand side. Losing out there to the number 12, Barker. Barker is going to get into the area. Fernandez has to shield. He does so now. And he's been pushed in the back by Barker. The SB United trying to push here. They got to have to save their lives. And the Sign Hill trying to secure their Premier Division spot. Put out of touch by the number 6. I make the number 6 here, Techland Spring. Now a throw comes in, and it is with Roberts. He's trying to find Cyrus. It comes John, breaks for John. John is looking to cross. He crosses into just under D, but Claire there coming away with it is the number 4, Games. Games is looking for his number 11 in Edwards. Edwards has it, but he has Weeks with him. Weeks is putting in a last dish tackle. Is it? It's a clean one. It looks like. Well done there. But this time it goes out of touch for a throwing for Sign Hill. Roger Weeks looking the part there, and he had to get in a really strong tackle and a clean one as well to avert some of the danger that was pending there by Edwards. 0-0, Sign Hill FC versus SB United. Where are these teams? Well, Sign Hill United, I would give you there on 26 points. SB United on 24 points. This is based on the last release from the St. Vincent Grenadines Football Federation as it relates to point standings. And SB must win today to stay in the Premiership. Here we go. Comes across. It's taken down by Tallman. He is blowing it out now. He is trying to get it to John. John gets it into Cupid. Back to John. John is looking inside. Crosses it. Cupid is a little late on it. Coming in there was the number 5. Is it? Number 5, Thomas. Yes, Kirtland Thomas. I make it. And he is winning a free kick, Jono.
Yeah, I think it's all even right now.
Okay, John boots upfield. Fernandez heads down, gets it to Wales. Wales is flying some arms, I make it. And one of those catching looks as if it's Sean Brown from my vantage point in the facial area. And so he is down. But also down is Wales. I believe that was from a very early incident where he got struck in the groin and he's never seemed to have come back to his starting comfort, so to speak, since that incident.
Well, Roxel, this point was making a while ago, right? Now, this player was on the ground there, and the captain for Sign Hill, I think it's Johan Thomas Jr., went there and having a discussion with the referee, and the player is on the ground there, not being attended to. This is the point I've been making all the time. The officials have to get their act together.
Must deal with the injured player first.
Of course. That's the law. That's the
right.
rule.
So, number 12, Barker is behind it for SV United. And here we go. There's a card issued. I'm not sure who got that because it could be Fernandez, it could be Wales, but the reaction of Wales looks like that is going to him. And this is Barker looking to find his number 21 across there. He is in an offside position. That's Jack. And so a free kick coming the way of Sign Hill FC. 0-0 the score here. Sign Hill FC against SV United. Tallman. He is asked to position it correctly. He does so now. And let's see what is going to be his decision. He boots downfield. Is he going to do that now? There's some discussion still. But he boots downfield over the left, looking for, make that Dixon. Falls now for Alexander. He controls now, but coming away with it is Jack, pushing it forward only as far as Weeks. Weeks pumps it downfield. There is a 4-man race. It comes now to Mark Cupid. Cupid is under some pressure, but deals with it quite well. Gets it inside to Thomas. Thomas is losing out. However, Kirtland Thomas once again from the other side, and not there are two Thomases. And this one is Osmond and Tallman. He slides and gets it out of touch. And it's going to be a throw-in for SV United. So there's Kirtland Thomas on SV United and Rohan Thomas Jr. on Sign Hill. So we have to define those when we do get there. But it's SV United with it. The number 3, he is Jod Williams getting it in, looking for his number 6 in Spring. But there is an infringement. And so a little stop and start in terms of the play. not a lot of ball possession for a long period of time. Construction is still developing. I will make it. Fernandez has it, and he boots downfield here on the right, looking for John. Put out of touch by the number 3 in John Williams. Yes, and so throw-in coming the way of Sion Hill. And the ball is now stuck where there's the new construction of, I believe it's John O's new shop. Is that correct? Just saying. That's what it's speculated. But it's Roberts putting it out to touch, and I almost got a touch of it as it came into the boot, but didn't come high enough. And
that was another John passing to you.
Roberts again.
It's okay to be misconstrued sometimes.
Roberts gets it into the box. A good throw to I make it Cupid to Cyrus. His pass inside is a little weak. Comes to Barker. Barker pushes it forward. Looking for, is that the number 11? He is offside. Number 11 there is Edwards. But touches of and glimpses of some attack and play. Glimpses of nice construction, but not being completed. It's Alexander. He has it for Sion Hill. Brings it back to Wales. Wales is turning inside and does good work. Almost a 360. Pinches it forward. Finding Dixon. Dixon is in. Is he? He has a goalkeeper to contend with. Beats a goalkeeper. Gets inside the 18. Crosses! But coming up big is the number 3 there, Judd Williams. Still with it is Dixon. And coming to clean is Cropper. Only as far as I make it is number 21, who boosts upfield, finds Barker. Barker is playing it through, looking for the number 11 in Edwards. Edwards has Fernandez to contend with. Still Edwards, but it comes up with Fernandez. It's going to be a corner for SV United. Heating up here the action, Roger.
Yes, Roxel, a good contest between both teams. Sion Hill will not want to let up. So is SV. They seem to be the stronger of both teams this evening, and really they have some good speedy queens, as we call them. That was an old ship years ago. But it's going to be a corner now to FC. FC kicks that one across. A good calling corner into the keeper, who collects and looking to bowl that one out, looking to send somebody forward, and he does so. That one drops, looking for a Cupid, and it's a miss kick there. It's now with number 10 for Sion Hill. Turns in, but only to as far as the defender who took that one away from him. It's now with SV coming forward. There's that one further right to find number 12. He's been manned, but he got around that defender quite nicely, looking to come across. He still has it, looking for someone to pass to. He comes across still, and looking to pull that left foot trigger, but didn't dispossess. It's now with number 23, your namesake John. He plays it to number 20 in that one is Rohan Thomas Jr., but looking to find his number. Can't get a number yet. Number 12 it looked like on the flank, but he did not read that one. I went into touch for a throw in. Throw quickly taken by SV. Then I was trying to come forward. He pumps that one downfield, looking for his man, but Weeks has that. He shoulders it. He's being challenged heavily there and losing that one out. But turns now finds Thomas. Rohan Thomas Jr. turns in. Look to get that one to find Fernandez. Fernandez plays that one out, but went as far as the man there for number 6 for SV United. Block coming in there. Sion Hill wins that one in the process. Win forward now, but straight to the defender there, number 12 for 10 it is for SV United, and it's winning a free kick there now. It's SV United just about a meter or so from the center line. Roxel. So it's going to be a free kick now. Kick taken, pumped across. John, 23, heads that one. Only to as far as number 7, who got a touch into his face there. He's now down rolling and playing. The referee has no idea what is going on there. He looks around now. The player is getting up, and he's not paying much attention to him, but tall man, Sandy man has it. He runs to the line. He's looking to get that one forward. He pulls that one out to find Omar Cupid, who takes it down, looking for some support. He turns in, he turns out, he finds his number 25, who was on the floor. Now to make that one number 17, it looks like. He's that one to find Cupid. Cupid has a chance. Can he get that one across? He built across, but only to as far as 3 defenders there for SV, who was defending quite stoutly and got that one away, but a big chase coming up now for SV United, and that player overran that ball, and it's over the touchline for a throw-in to Cyan Hill.
Yes, Roger, and interestingly, Roger, there's some changes in terms of the personnel for Cyan Hill and also the positioning.
Yes.
Cyrus is starting today. I cannot remember if I saw Jesse Edwards in the last game. Not sure if he's injured or if he's on the bench, but he would have been a cause for concern with in other games for teams with his nippiness and his possession and the spreading of the ball. And then you do, as you indicated earlier, John in a different position this afternoon. But Weeks, he does good work. Turns away. He gets it to that Cyrus to Weeks. Weeks is looking. What is he going to do? He decides to go down the right. An excellent ball to Roberts. Roberts keeps it in touch. Has Osman to contend with. He is bringing a good cross in. Really good cross. Should have been coming in from the back there was Dixon. But I think he hesitated. It was over Wales' head. But that was an excellent cross and a good piece of play there, Jono.
Yeah, I think the adjustment in the middle could have been much better. I mean, the ball was in the air for a while. If you had to backstep or whatever to get yourself in position, it should have been done. But
Well,
the second time they actually threaded the needle there. I mean, the previous pass by Wales was excellent, and they should have gotten something out of that.
Well, maybe the thread is too big for the needle eye on that occasion. But I think
Maybe the rules entwined with a regular needle, eh?
Go ahead, Roger.
yes. So I was saying, Roxel, even with the last attack there, I think if Wales had jumped and even got a head onto it, he would have beaten the defender in the far post.
Yes, possibly. And, well, I'll tell you what, we have passed the age of consent, it says? What did you say? Concern, an age of concern. The guys are telling me there's an age of concern. I'll explain that a little bit later. Well, the age of concern we're past there because both teams are definitely pushing hard. Rohan Thomas Jr., here we normally in getting a good head away, but a good cross in, a good free kick in, but straight to the goalkeeper. He boots upfield. I think that's his Francis, the goalkeeper. Justin and Roger could clear that up for me as it relates to the card. Tall man, he has it. The Sandman, he boots downfield. This is Warewood one. Gets it to Judd Williams. Williams are looking for Osmond. Cameron Osmond touched away there, but Barker gets it back to Osmond. He is moving up on the left. Osmond is trying to get around Fernandez. He does so on the line. He gets inside, trying to get past Weeks. It is now there with Barker. Barker shot comes in. SB United won. SB United won. A magnificent left foot coming there into the far upright, and SB are on the way. Are they to secure the position in the Premiership? Roger, I think the action has just started.
Yes, Roxel. That road and that journey has really just begun. And SV, you can see the momentum when they came out. They always want to go going at it. And Roxel, even with that play, they luckily for Sandy, because he actually pulled up a player to the ground there, and the referee maybe give some time and allow that shot to be taken, and it went between the uprights, goal to SB United. So it's now with Sandy now going forward, holding on to that one. He pumps that one too, finds Cupid. Cupid takes that one down, but only to play it as far back as the number. It looks like number 28 to try to get that one through. He keeps it in, gets past his man who was shielding, and it's ball still in play. We see the referee now. What has taken place there?
It looks like a handball. It looks like a handball against SB United, and I am telling you, the action is just started. We're into what? About 15-20 minutes of the first half, Roger?
23 minutes.
23 minutes, and I know this is the start of a very long journey for the officials here, because this game is going to be very, 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 very exciting from here onward. Breaking the ice. I make it Kirtland Jack, the number 21 for SB United, and the finish was excellent.
Yes, and it's with Rohan Thomas Jr. now. He's going to strike that one over. Strong ball coming across. Head into touch by number 7 player there for SB United, and it's going to be a corner kick to Cyan Hill.
Right, so 1 goal to nil. SB United, if it stays as it stands, they move to 27 points. And Awesome and Cyan Hill, they'll be looking at their goal differences, Roger.
Okay, so it's now with Cyan Hill. Is it with Jack?
John crosses. This is, here we go. That's booted upfield by Cropper. He is looking for the number 11 in Edwards, but I make it Fernandez. Finds that is Roberts giving it away. However, Barker is picking it up. He is looking for Jack inside, headed away by Weeks. Only as far as Barker, who chases it down to Brown. I make it. He gets it to Kirtland Thomas. Thomas comes back to his number 4 in Games. Games is getting in some trouble. Gets it now to Wales. Wales for Sion Hill. Gets it to Rohan Thomas Jr. He pushes inside. Both of them are inside. That is Dixon trying to take a shot, but I think there was a miscommunication between both Dixon and Cyrus, and it was not free. And I believe it's a goal kick.
Yes, it is. It looks like.
Well, Roger, a goal kick.
Yes, a goal kick.
All right, Roger, a goal kick.
But
take it.
Roxelle, I listened to your comments a while ago. I'm going to say it straight. I think this game is too big for this official. But he's a man out there.
I see you can reach through the lines, man.
Well, I've been there, done that. So it's now with SV kicking that one upfield is the keeper. Head goes up. It's now back to SV United. They're now trying to come through, but plays that one back to his left wing back. He's going to pump that for sure. I think they're trying to defend that one goal pretty early, but it now falls straight to the SV player. It's now exchanged to SV player. He's now trying to come forward, looking to pump that one to find his right winger, and the flag is up. Offside call against SV United on this occasion.
Well, here we go. 1-0. SV United, they're leading Sion Hill FC. And at this stage, Roger, if it stays as is, Awesome will be going down based on goal difference. But here we go. Sion Hill may have other ideas. It's with Dixon. He had a tremendous goal in the last game. Here we go. He is trying to get past the number 5 in Kirtland Thomas. He has been strong all resumption. And strong here again, clearing with total disdain, Jono.
Well, I want to put Roger in the hot seat for a minute.
I'll try.
After your comment about the official, I mean, true or false, who would you put in his place?
Well, somebody better know. SV coming forward now, hold on to that one. SV strikes, and tall man, Sandy man came up with a big save there, Roxelle. A big save indeed. That would have been spelling danger for Sion Hill, but they've avoided the danger, and it's now with stretching in there. It's I make that one, but SV comes again. That one comes across, and a shot taken and blocked there. Another shot, and the whistle going this time, and it's going to be a free kick there, Roxelle. But a lot of excitement in the part here for SV, getting in and around the defense of Sion Hill and really creating some story here this evening.
Well, I tell you what, I think that John needs to get back into the defense there, because there's it looks as if as a wide open road in the back there for Sion Hill when the SV teams are advancing. It's with Wales. He gets a good pass in, but really hard incident there, head to head. I make it, and it is now Wales. He's holding his head because I heard the clatter there, Roger. Both a head and shoulder going very close together there. Jono, a dangerous one that could have been.
Yeah, but we didn't hear the whistle, did we?
Well, if you're that close and I'm this far.
I don't want to say he probably blew his nose, I don't know, but not the whistle.
Yeah, but you have not been forgotten. I'll come up to you in a moment.
Thomas brings it inside to the far post, and the goalkeeper, he collects neatly in Francis. He throws it out. It looked like he got that to Brown. Brown looking to find make it Jack, but cleared there by Alexander. Cupid has been lazy in terms of coming out of that area, and he is being called offside. 1-0. SV United, they are fighting for their Premier Division lives, and they are right now salvaging that pride. Let's see if they can hold on for the entirety of the game. It's now Fernandez. He's missing a kick. As I just said, Roger, John needs to get back there. It's now Dixon trying to keep it in touch, and it goes out of touch for a throw-in for SV United.
Well, Russell, I think they might work it out after hearing your comments, because I think John is really missing behind there. I think him and Weeks had a good combination going, and I think they should really revert to having those players back. But John, just for you, somebody better.
Our savior.
In the well, we'll get back to that. Here we go. It's Weeks trying to win that one. Who does it fall to? It looks like Barker. Barker is pumping the one inside. Tolman had to come up big again in his near post. Almost beaten. A tremendous shot there again. The action is getting hot, and Tolman is being asked to stretch even longer than he is.
Yes, Roxanne, and I'll add more to that. Tolman has to stay on his line tonight, because these guys are going to be, once they have an occasion to pump it at him, he's going to be receiving them from any angle, and he needs to stay as close as possible to his line, and I judge those that are coming and those are going. And cross comes in again. This one is high, going wide, but off of the header, the attacker there is going to be goal kick to Sion Hill.
Goal kick to Sinel. Tolman puts it down, and he is now looking to pump downfield. He does that now, looking for Roberts. It's a really good pass to Roberts. He cannot control, and now it's with the number 3 in Jord Williams. He gives it away. Rohan Thomas steals it, pushes it through. A good ball for Cupid. Cupid is not scoring. Closing down the angle, being as good and being coming up as big as Tolman has been coming up. Is Francis for SV United, and Omar Cupid. He has had, I guess, the best opportunity for Sion so far this half, Roger and Jono.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say it again, that play middle this time. All alone with the keeper. Didn't pick a corner. He just kicked, and the keeper made himself big, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I think what Cupid should have done there, because he had enough space, I think he could have beaten the keeper and that
was also a possibility.
Try and get it across. But
well, that needle was really, really big. The eye looks like one of those that we use for a fishing trawler, and I'm not sure the thread was good. Well, not even big enough to fill that, but he did not complete it, Roger. But it's Wales. He's trying to do something else. He gets it to Thomas. Thomas is in a tussle with Osman. Osman gets it to John Williams. He pushes upfield. Fernandez is a free. Tried to hit it back to Tolman. Might have been, if he got Mosov on it, it might have been dangerous. Tolman decides to put it down. He chips it down to Thomas now. Thomas chesses it to Roberts. Roberts is pushing it forward. It's again Jord Williams who is clearing out. He will have a lot of work this afternoon. Thomas takes it now. Oh, that was a nice piece of work. And here we go, and Jord Williams is going into the book, it seems like, because Thomas was getting past him with ease there, Roger. And here we go, Jord Williams is being carded for an infringement from behind.
Yes, Russell, I'm looking at this now. There was another player having a word with the referee. I'm saying, why is the referee having words? You are the man in charge. You deal with the decisions that are to be made at the moment, and forget about the other players who want to have to maybe cast a sport and say what they want to say. This is the game.
Well, the game is on, as you said. Thomas now is going to bring it across. This one is low to the, oh my word, to the near post. It looks as if Games and Thomas, Cortland Thomas, are for, well, that looks like Cropper for SB United. Almost put it in their own net. But they must have been saying, listen, this was a calculated interception just outside the near post for their team.
Yeah, yes. Let's give some credit to young Thomas. He's been serving beautifully. It's just that they're not finishing. And I hope they don't live to regret this.
Well, that has been one of the hallmarks of Sion Hill. They have been getting into areas. They have been looking really good in the attack, but they have not been finishing. And they will need to finish tonight if they are to salvage some pride and stay in the Premier Division. They don't want to be losing here, because 26 points is probably not enough based on what we have seen and all the other permutations that could come up after the league is completed tomorrow.
Roxelle, I'm not sure. You guys can keep your ears to the ground for me, because I'm up. Even though my ears are covered, I would hear other whistles being blown, but I'm not hearing any whistles at all. But I'm just seeing ball being spotted, and well, I hear this one now. I'm not hearing others.
Well, this is Alexander getting in from that whistle that was blown. Thomas, is it? Cropper is trying to clear. It comes now. I make it to the number 21. Jack. Jack is looking to get Osmond in, but it's too close to the Sandman. The Sandman, he threw it out. It gets it to Roberts. Roberts is touching it slightly to Wales. Wales is looking to go inside. He goes inside, gets to Cyrus. Cyrus passes too close to John Williams, and John Williams had to complete the interception there. Out of touch. It gets with Roberts. Roberts to Thomas. Thomas fakes and turns inside. He is crossing over, looking for Dixon. Dixon, chest! Magnificent shot! Oh, that is Dixon again! Dixon again, Roger! Magnificent! Magnificent finish! Awesome finish! That was Dixon 2 games ago. It's Dixon again today. We are 1-all by a fabulous, fabulous finish by Dixon.
And a great finish, Roxel. I saw that all the way. And John spoke about Thomas a while ago. That was a service from Thomas. And I saw when that player lined up behind, and when from the time it left his boot, I really thought it was going all the way, which it did. And a good comeback here for Sinai came on.
That's a magnificent finish, Roger. And I know, are we going to see some of that from Vincy Heat in about a month's time, Kendall? Go ahead, Roger.
Yes, so it's now with coming forward, you know, is SV and a foul being called against Wales, and action, and more action, because it's early, 35 minutes into this.
We're gonna get a comment from the head coach of Vincy on that process of play.
Well, excellent. Trust downside valley, clean strike. Hey, what do you have? ESPN goal of the week.
A goal of the year, possibly. What do you have ESPN? Well, we're not on ESPN, we're on Nice Radio and the SVG Football Federation page. And you're going to hear that in our news highlights, sports highlights on Monday, Roger, wherever this game go. But it's Cupid. Cupid is looking for Cyrus. Cyrus is in. Cyrus is going across. Is he? No. He's looking now. He crosses. Looking for that same man, the number 12, and Dixon. Dixon is getting around the defender. Is he going to cross? Let's see. No. Games is equal to the task this time, and averting the danger momentarily. Sinai is on the prowl. SB they are on the back foot.
Yes, Roxel, action, I'm saying. All I can say is action on both ends of the fence. But Sinai now, their tails are up in the air, and they are searching. They will be searching for more and much more.
Well, they are well lit right now. They have won. I know they won the best village light up competition for a number of years. They're well lit right now. I'm not sure if they're gonna win, but they're bright and shining.
They might win the Victoria Park light up as well. I don't know. You know, that is the kind of shot that I used to dream about scoring. You know what I mean? But
Roger, comment.
Yes, but we are on light in the field now. That's the light I can speak about. And we see Wales trying to go through there, but he been dispossessed. It's now with SV. They can't come forward. But taken away there again by Sandhill with Joan Thomas Jr. Very skillful and slow individual, but accurate in his deliveries. We've seen it in a lot of free kicks and passes thus far. So go to the goal kick now to SV United. Yes, so it's SV United now having that goal kick. It's now with that's number 7, it looks like. I should assume from my vantage point.
Kirtland Thomas, number 5.
5 it is, okay, 5. And ball comes up, number 6 headed that one on, but only to as far as number 21 in the 21 for Sandhill. He turns out, finds his man, looking to leave too early, but wins that back still, comes to there, find number 17 Wales. Wales plays that one across to find Thomas Jr. Thomas Jr. plays it back to Wales. Overtouching to, it looks like Cupid. No, dispossessed there by that gentleman there for, and it's now with Sandhill. They're trying to come forward. That is SP. It played, it was straight back to SP and it deflected. And SP wins that one again. A bit of turnover, changes there. Ball being played through the now. Sandman Sandy is going, but Weeks coming through the defending stoutly. Great defense work there by Weeks Roxel. And he pumps that one downfield. Can Wales keep that one in? And strong defense there, Roxel. Good competition, great competition between both teams.
Definitely, and those two players, Weeks and Thomas on the other end here, Kirtland Thomas, really doing well, really good work in the defensive third for their team. And that was an excellent piece of defending up top there by Weeks, Roger. And we've been speaking of him during the resumption all game, regardless of the result for Sion Hill.
Yes, he's actually doing human service to the Sion Hill team. And we see number 20. Is it 5? Going to take that through now?
Yes, Roberts, one goal each. If you just joined us, SB United went ahead, and then with a fabulous, spectacular finish, we had Sion Hill equalizing. We are deep into the first half. That's Wales giving it away. It's now with Cameron Osmond. What is he going to do? He leaves it for the number 12 in Barker. Barker is getting around Wales and chips it forward, trying to find his number 11. Too much on it, and the Sandman, he is directing the traffic there as per usual. Picks it up now and rolls it across, finding Fernandez. This is Sion Hill coming out of their defensive third, goes out to the left and finds Alexander. He's been quiet this afternoon, not much work on that side. Finds Fernandez back into John, but taking it away there is a number 6. He finds Jack. Jack turns neatly. Jack gets into the area. Jack crosses, is it? And he gets it to the number 21. Is it Cropper? He shoots! Oh my word! That he could have done better with, Roger.
Yes, and Roxanne, if you hear the noises in the back here, it's because they thought that Cropper could have passed it because there were about 3 persons in a good position to capture that one, and probably could have taken SB United a little further in the lead. But poor decision, as we see many times, is always a poor decision, Roxanne. And
Roger, on another note, that's how it is when you're in a restaurant and waiting to be served.
40 minutes go.
I'm not sure you guys, you sound really rested as if your thoughts are just flowing this evening, but here we go. It's with Jack. He had the opener this afternoon for SB. He is coming across. What is he going to do? Slice it through, looking for John Williams. He controls. Williams is cutting back inside, and he comes back to Jack. Jack cannot control, and his games trying to find the number 6. He brings it across. Well, that's John now losing out there as Williams tried to go upfield, and the whistle goes. Did the whistle go there? Well, I saw the whistle go up to the body part, and there is an infringement against Sion Hill, Roger.
Yes, Roxel. And we see, as we mentioned earlier on, there's going to be a lot of contacts in this game because we see both teams are really fighting and wrestling to get that other goal to put themselves a little forward. 41 minutes of play, and like we say, good action, great action, exciting football at the Victoria Park, and we know the reason why it has been going this way thus far.
Right, so it's a Thomas, Kirtland Thomas for SB United. He is behind it. He hammers upfield into the box, into the 18. Tall man comes and catches quite comfortably. He bowls it out like a shot put athlete to Dixon. Dixon to Alexander. Alexander back to Dixon. Down on the left hand side, it's Dixon. Dixon is looking to come back to Alexander. He gets it back to Dixon. He turns on the outside. It gets past that defender. He is going forward into the 18. There is he. Is he pulled down? No. The referee is saying get up. And here we go. Kirtland Thomas is the one getting out. He gets it to Jack. Jack is on the move on the right hand side for SB United. He is awaiting now. He passes it forward, but only as far as Fernandez down to Wales, who comfortably took it down. He comes wide to John. John is looking for some movement. John brings it across, wider on the right to Omar Cupid, to Thomas, back to Cupid. Cupid is playing it back inside to Thomas. Thomas is trying to move his way through, and they're stopped there by Games. Finally, it's now with Alexander. Still Sion Hill, but cut out there by Barker. I make it, the number 12. He is trying to get Jack in. A good ball to Jack. Jack has Weeks. Let's see. Weeks, Jack, Weeks. Weeks is the one who clears it. And it is going to be a throw-in for SB United.
Yes, Roxy, what I observed about the SB United team, a lot of left-foot players, and I love left-foot players on the ball, and they're making some serious moves here, but equal to the task are those players from Sion Hill, and avoiding some of the dangers. So it's now with SB United, plays that one forward. He's going to pump that one across. Sandy gets his hand to the brilliant take here by Sandy Roxel. Good, it looks acrobatic, but he makes it so simple, and it's number 24, Cyan Hill, going forward in Thomas. Thomas to John. John, number 23, plays that one wrong to find his man there. Caddy, very speedy defender as well there. And he turns in a good move. He looked confident as well, Roxel, and his other SV players, and they're not giving up.
Definitely, and Thomas has been one of those hallmark players. Excellent! Oh my word! Look at a tremendous ball from Barker to Jack. Jack slices inside to the number 6 in Tickland Spring. But who is there? Looks as if it was Roberts to Wales. Wales is coming down too much in front of him, and he loses out now. There's a flag. Not sure what the flag is for. And the game is finally stopped. And the flag is saying there was a handball. But again, Roger, the distance from the assistant is from that play as opposed to where the man in the middle is. Say no more. Let's continue.
Maybe he was on the wrong side, so the assistant sees it, and that's what.
All right. Okay. Wonderful, Roger. Wonderful. We clarify these things as we go along, and it's going to be a free kick for Cyan Hill. I make it 1 goal each. Give us a time check there. Our sponsors would know that yes, the game is exciting, so we'll pay some homage for them at half time.
Yes, because it's now 44 and 45 seconds. Roxel on the clock. I'll be seeing another conversation going to the referee. Okay, right.
Well, it's ended, and it looks like Alexander. He is behind it for Cyan Hill. Thomas is coming to have a word, or no, he's deciding I am going to take this one. That's Rohan Thomas Jr. And he is looking for some movement. He's asking his players, why are you coming to me? I'm the person who plays this one through. He does so looking for John, but the goalkeeper Francis comes. He picks up, boots upfield now. A good kick it is. Only as far as Weeks. It falls down for Thomas. Rohan Thomas Jr. Chips it through. Not a good one this time. Looking there's Weeks. Weeks to Wales. Wales to Thomas. Thomas comes wide looking for Cupid, and again I believe he was trying to get the commentator's boot into the game, but not as high as it should have dropped for us to get a touch. It's with Judd Williams. Williams is throwing upfield. He is looking for Barker. Good throw as well. Barker controls. He turns inside. He turns back out. He is trying to get past Wales. Can't do that. And it's out of touch for throwing. Roger. Williams again looking. This time for Osmond. Osmond is trying to control. He is controlling now. He gets it back, but losing out to Wales. Wales to Roberts, but Osmond stole it. Osmond is getting in the area. Osmond is crossing only as far as Weeks. Oh no, that's Fernandez. Fernandez to John. John turns neatly. He's going into Cyrus. Cyrus is coming back wide on the right, finding Wales. Wales is looking for some movement. This is back to Cyrus. Not a bad ball, but it is games. Just and Thomas closing in there on. I make it Cyrus. Alexander gets the free ball from the goalkeeper. Finds Thomas. Rohan Thomas Jr. to Dixon. Back to Alexander. Alexander chips it through. Who is he looking for? That's Thomas, but the other Thomas in Kirtland from SV United does declaring 1-1 the score, and we should hear the first half whistling time now.
We have 46, and the whistle is going to be blown out, yes? He now realizes that his time has run out, Roxella, and it's half-time. Cyan Hill versus SV United. Both teams fighting for, is it relegation spot, Roxel?
Well, at this stage, that means SV would be on 25 points, and they would be going down.
Okay, so it's 1-1 on our scorecards. A great game, and Roxel, a great game this evening. John, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, let's go back to the SV goal. Cyan Hill looked really disorganized in the back when SV scored on them. And on the other hand, in the goal scored by Cyan Hill, it was like a classic. Nothing short of being a classic. The kind of goal that I would score in my bedroom when I'm alone, you know what I mean? Play World Cup by myself and all the teams, you know.
FIFA what?
No, there ain't no FIFA. Okay, FIFA everything.
The game we're talking about there.
No, I talking about when I was a youth. You know, your parents say you can't go outside. You play World Cup in your bedroom. You alone. You know, you all the teams. You have a balloon, whatever you have. You know what I mean? And you dream about taking it down on your chest already. You know, like smashing it in the back of the net. You know what I mean?
Okay, John. Well, we save your thoughts for the end of the game. We have some commercials.
All right, thank you.
7:07 on the ticker, as Roger would say. It's second half action getting ready to go in the second fixture here this evening. Just to let the listeners know that the program Just Another Look will come at 8:30 this evening, so stay tuned for that as well as we continue with the football action.
Yes, and back at the Victoria Park here, it's exciting football this evening where 4 of the teams who are fighting to stay alive in relegation zone in a ding dong battle, which now is Cyan Hill and SP United. So it's now with Cyan Hill. Pumping that one upfield. Taking it, there's a number 19 player. He put that on his chest. Plays that one out to Rohan Thomas Jr. Is it Omar Cupid? Sweeping and swallowing. Gets that one to Thomas. Thomas back to Cupid. Cupid coming forward. Cupid coming forward still. Cupid still coming forward. He turns back. Get that to Thomas. Thomas is striking more or less like an inside foot shot. Trying to get it to the far post from the angle in which he was coming. And he only could have got it over the crossbar into touch for a goal kick to SV United. So it's early day, both teams locked 1-1 apiece, and it's with FC number 5. He's going to put it to his liking, and that number 5 player for SV is Courtney Thomas, and he's going to boot downfield. He boots downfield, only as far as the head there for Wales. It's back to Thomas. Weeks now gets into that one. He's giving chase. He swings that one in, only as far as the number 3 player for SV United. He's trying to pump that one forward. Dispossessed. Coming forward is Wales. Wales looking for someone to play that one. She plays that one across from left to right. Good ball. Finds his left wing back, who opens up. Pumps that one to find the running player there, but cleared away there. Avoided the danger is the number 5 player for SV. Into touch is going to be a throw in Roxell to Cyan Hill.
Yes, so 1 goal apiece, and this is a deciding 45 minutes in terms of the first division and
Premier Division.
The Premier Division. Why am I saying first division here this afternoon? This evening. So here we go. It came in there but cleared away. So it's going to be another throw in for Cyan Hill FC. 1 goal each, and we've had a rollicking first half. What is on offer for the second half? We just need to wait and see. Here we go. It's John. He leaves it for Alexander. Alexander now getting it into. Excuse me. He was trying to get it into Dixon, but bumped off of it by Sean Brown. It looks like he's getting a card as well. Roger, not
yes.
sure.
Actually, he was using his arms as with a heavyweight action, and he needs to be carded on that occasion. And he has already been carded, Roxell. The referee has nothing else to say. Just move on the next offense, then you deal with it, right? You don't need to be having these conversations with these players. So it's going to be Roxell. Line up behind that one again is Rohan Thomas Jr., the specialist kicker in the Cyan Hill unit all season. And let's see what he's going to make of this one.
Thomas gets it inside. This one is close to Francis. He collects and quickly bowls it out. He's looking for Barker, but dispossessed there by Alexander to Thomas. Thomas is finding Dixon. Dixon is getting that model. This is it. And he gets through the area. He's going to take a shot. And Roger, as we discussed off air just in the booth just now, that's the only little thing I think he needs to improve on, where he sees the 2 or 3 players conversion, lay it off and get it back and make it a little free for in terms of his movement.
Yes, Roxell, and you know, I saw this player when they played the last game, and I couldn't believe this is is a twin brother, right? I think they're twins.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Yes, I think one of them, both of them, sometimes be and Vance. And it's now going to be a crossing, a corner kick to Cyan Hill. Kick comes in, headed away there. I went to as far back as that player. Now he's going to kick the cross field, a bit hard, but oh, it goes through back again! Roxell, the keeper had an...
It's Alexander! Go ahead, Roger!
Yes, that keeper had his thoughts that it was going to fall maybe a little further away from him. and he just looked at that ball and only to realize when he turned around, that ball was in a side netting. That is what you call a clinical finish, Roxel. Sion Hill leading 2-1 now over SV United. Yes, action, Roxel. How would you rate that one, Roxel?
Well, I tell you, we've been getting some classic from from.
Catch your breath. And it's now with SV takes over that one. Going forward there, now it's SV trying to go forward. That one is being played into John, and it's going to be a handle ball. Quickly taken. Number 12 has that pumped that one over, looking for the goal there, but a taken away there by Fernandez. Clears the danger, and it's now back to SV. They're now trying to go forward. And number 6 has that one. He plays that one forward to his left. That player turns that back in. And good one today. But equal to the task there. And this is a serious contest, Roxel. And the referee has gone to his pocket. Definitely, Roxel. I'm not sure from your vantage point. Did you see who was that player?
Declan Spring was guarded.
Yes, and
But the
that
player
was
down.
unwarranted.
Yes, definitely, because Weeks had already won the ball. He had already gotten in front of the attacker there, and he just went through with his run, so to speak.
Yes, Roxanne, and in the 4th minute of the second half period, Sion Hill going ahead. I didn't get the score from the excitement. I missed
Alexander,
good.
Kirani Alexander.
Okay, carry it on for us.
Okay, so here we go. Still trying to clear here. It's the number 3, John Williams, getting it to Osmond. Osmond has to come back from his offensive position up front to collect that. He gets it. I make it. It looks as if it's Cropper. Cropper is coming around. 3 and 4 players. He's weaving his way, comes across and finds Games. Games is punching it through, trying to find Sean Brown. Equal to the task there was John to Dixon, but Sean Brown dispossesses. He comes around Dixon nicely, and he goes inside, passes Thomas. Thomas is, that's Brown, sliding it through. Now for, it looks like Osmond. Number 6, Obaka. Is it? No, Spring. To Osmond, he's on. Osmond is, oh my word, not pulling the trigger. Is he pulling? No. Yeah, oh my word. Goes wide. Osmond could have pulled the trigger there 17 times. On the 18th occasion, he pulled it, and he pulled it wide up right, Roger.
Yes, Roxel, and I think he would have overdone it there because there were several occasions, as you mentioned, 17 times 7. He had that shot, that trigger to pull, and he didn't pull it. He pulled it when it was not needed, and he just dragged it wide outside the upright into touch over the goal line. So it's going to be a goal kick now to Sion Hill United.
Well, Roger, when the tough gets going, it gets tough, and I can see the players weaving through. You spoke about the SB United and their ability off and on the ball, and something of the liking just came through there.
Yes, and that one has been pumped by Sandy to find his player there. It's with Wales. Wales holds on. He turns. He finds ball playing through there to find Cupid. Cupid has some speed, but equal to the task is the number 9 player, and his Cupid's been flowed there right under the nose of the assistant there. He thinks it was okay, so it's now forward there, SV United. They have lifted their game a bit. It's now with they're now trying to go forward, play that one through. It drops, headed away there. Another chance coming there, and that's a goal. Great goal there, Roxella. Equalizer has come by the part of I make it number
21.
Number
Jack.
21.
So he has gone in second. That's
Okay.
Jack. Yes.
And I think, Roxella, we have spoken to this a little earlier on. The central defense for Sion Hill are playing a bit too close to, because that ball bounced between both of them and beating them and allowing SV to come back with an equalizer.
Yes, but we've also spoken about the tenacity of the SV team,
Yes.
and their fighting spirit, and they're never going to give up here. And it's 2-all square, and we go back to the next to the next permutation right now, where Awesome is on their way down at this stage.
Okay, so let's see how it stands. And we can have some commercials, Roxelle, now, as the players still don't get some injuries. Action. The ball has been cleared, Roxel. Over to your side, is it?
Well, it's over the wall, and the vehicles were actually playing some football with it. One black vehicle passed it to a green and then to a brown, and it's now with a red. So
well,
the ball is coming back inside.
We're playing
now.
green and blue on the field today.
Okay, here we go. It is with It's Roberts. He has been pushed. Alexander, it is it? Yes. Being pushed off of it. The ball came back in there after the vehicles had some football in themselves outside. So it's Alexander getting the free kick for Sion Hill. He pushes up into the area looking for Wales. He controls. Wales touches it to Dixon. Dixon is in. This is a weak one from Dixon. He should have been crossing that one. I make it. Asmon chests it down to Barker. Barker finds his number 11 in Techland Spring. He's trying to get Jack in. Back to Techland Spring, is it? Yes, Edwards. Edwards is trying to get it inside now with Dixon. Dixon gets the rebound, finds John. John is giving it away, however. It's Sean Brown for SB United into the area. Finds Barker. Barker slides one through to Osmond. Osmond beats Tallman. Osmond is in. It's 3-2. No, it's not. Oh, my word. It should have been 3-2. Osmond again, Roger. Missing another opportunity.
Yes, Roxel, I spoke, and I'll remind the listeners that this team, SV, is not a team, they're not going to give up that easy this evening, and there are some quality players, and they have the physical and good movement, all the attributes to be accredited to them this evening, and they're really showing their worth. Unfortunately for them, 2 goals going a begging.
Well, I tell you, I told you the first half was wonderful, but the second half is fantastic. Only that we have not had, well, we had 1 goal, but I think there are more to come, at least one. I see it's Alexander. He is getting it inside to Fernandez. Fernandez is going from left to right to Thomas. Thomas to Dixon. Nice move there by Dixon. Thomas goes wide to Alexander, just a little too wide, but really nice movement there by Dixon and Thomas in the middle. As we see, well, the throw was taken. Looks as if it's Jordan Williams booting downfield. Looking for, I make this Techland Spring, is it? No, that's Edwards. And he is on an offside position. John looks like he's taking up a position back here, Roger, as we said. But it's Jack. It's Jack. He has two goals. He's looking for the third. He brings it inside, but can't pass Dixon. Dixon finds, I make it Thomas. Thomas to Alexander. He keeps it in. No, this is a Fernandez. Fernandez has Brown to contend with. Fernandez brings it back to Thomas. Thomas is back to, that is Fernandez, but Brown is equal to the task, and he got it out of touch. The action is really high pace here, Roger. Sion Hill and SB United, they are battling to see who will send the other virtually down to the first division.
Yes, Roxel, and good contest going on here. 12 minutes gone in the second half. And Roxel, look at the demeanor of this referee. He's just crawling, going, a player's down. You're supposed to get this quick as possible to make assessment. You don't just stroll as if you're on an evening stroll. Come on, get the game going. Deal with the business of the game. He needs to step up his action. I'm not criticizing him, but he needs to step up his action. I'm saying what I'm seeing, so I hope that people will see or listen and let it be known. Look back at the videos and you'll see what I'm speaking to. So it's now with Sion Hill. Cars comes in, head going up. Oh my word, goal! Goal number 3. Sion Hill have gone up. Number 19, that one came off of his head and into the back of the net. And it's a goal. Sion Hill have gone, Roxel. One more goal. 3-2 now is Sion Hill. And we see some pressure being brought on the keeper. Roxel, I'm almost speechless here. So you can take it from this area, from this angle. Oh, Roxel, you seem to be losing my breath on me on this one. And we see the players.
Well, Roger, we did say this game was going to be an exciting one, and it's definitely delivering in that regard.
Yes, it has. The players has delivered thus far. We saw a few players for SV hanging their heads, but they're up, and let's hope that they'll live to fight another day. So it's now with SVDF taking the kick off again. They're now taking it to Sion Hill. That player goes on there, but run himself into a brick wall, having 6 players to contend with. And they're now coming forward. Sion Hill growing in confidence, and I want to be played from midfield further back. Is now to the right. It's going to be pumped upfield to Cupid. Cupid takes that one in the air. He brings it back down. Gets past his man. He's now coming forward. He has great speed. He's looking to turn back. Why he's turning back, I don't know. And found himself into trouble. Bring it across. You had 3 players standing behind who could have, and 3 tall players who could have easily got that behind. And now on the exchange is a cross comes in to the head. But Sandy, that one dropped just on the post and fell behind. And it's gonna be a goal kick there to Stanhill Roxell.
Jono, tell us about the action that we've seen. It's 3 goals to 2. Roger, I believe that goal, did that come off of someone's head?
Yes, number 19, it looks like to me.
Okay,
19, yeah.
all right, but I think they're calling it to Thomas, so we'll verify that at the end. Jono.
Yeah, SB United, like, they have the formula to raise blood pressure. Twice they in front of the goal, failed to do the service thing, and end up with a 0, and then Cyanide responding with 2 goals. I think that those last 2 goals for Cyanide, although the previous, not the last one, the one before was spectacular, but I think he actually was serving with a curl, which went straight in. And then this last one looked like a total misunderstanding, the ball bouncing in front of the goal and then finally being hit home.
Well, Roger, we did play this game up as a really thrilling encounter. It has lived up to expectations by 300%.
Yes, Roxell, and we see a bit of while we were out a bit there. There was a bit of acrobatic performance there by one of the players. He was standing alone, just to bring that ball on past as the SV player, and he made a boo-boo of that one, getting it over the line when he should have actually just turn around and serve. So more pressure being added to them now that they will have a 3rd goal scoring against them.
Yeah, back in the restaurant again, Roger?
Well, maybe, but if they can serve me fish though. That's all I eat.
3 goals. Go ahead, Roger. Sorry. Go ahead,
Well,
Roger.
it's now with SV. They're now trying to pump this one forward, looking for the 3rd goal. Can they get it? 21 goes down the line there. He's putting forward the right. He gets that one over. Another leaking ball there, but only into the laps of tall man, Sandy, and he bowls that one out to find Cupid. Cupid has that one now. He's just looking to come forward. Cupid coming forward. He's looking for someone. He finds make it number 21, who's been impeded, and the referee blows. But Roxell, I'm seeing Cupid. Cupid has speed, and he's right-footed. When he comes on this line, he's getting past the defenders.
Cut him back.
And he's still cutting back.
Yes.
And he had 3 players lying behind him, just waiting for that moment. He needs to change that action. And if he does, Samuel will score more goals. I could bet you, Roxell, if he tries that one more time, Samuel will score more goals. And coming forward here, another kick. Taken there by number 19. And tried another shot there. He falls over this time, and a missing coming there on the part of number 4 for SV. I've seen this guy play all season, Roxell, and he has been stout. But he has lost a bit of energies tonight. That is number 4 for SV. And let's hope he can stick it out to the end.
Pressure burst pipe, Roger, and the pipes are really throbbing right here now with a lot of pressure. But this is, I make it Alexander, comes back to John to Dixon. Spectacular goal earlier. He feeds a lovely ball through, but the referee says Fernandez is offside. And so Sign Hill, they are holding on right now, and the picture has changed. The movie is now almost to the end, where SB United, they are on their way down at this stage with this goal line.
But Roxell, remember we spoke, I'm sure these people listening to us, we spoke about the positioning, the changing up of the Sign Hill team. Now they will have changed. It's a different game altogether.
Yes, definitely. John is back in the defense, and he heads one up now as we speak to Copper. Copper controls, and he is dispossessed by Wales to Cupid. Cupid can't get it forward. Copper gets it now. I make it to Techland Spring. Spring goes forward, trying to find Barker, but he is adjudged to be offside by the official who is right in front of us, directly in front of us, and I believe that is a pretty good call at this stage. John settles it. Tallman is behind, having some words with Weeks. And I know there's a lot of pressure here this evening on all of the players, including the Sandman. I don't think there is any cement between the Suns this evening as he gets this one, looking for Fernandez, but controlled well by Sean Brown. Today playing defense again. He looks up for Jack, but cut out now by Dixon. Dixon to Alexander. Alexander goes inside and finds Wales. Wales to Dixon. Dixon has Jack to contend with. They're getting in a tussle and dispossessed momentarily. John is giving it away to Edwards. Edwards to that is a number 12 in Barker. Barker has John to contend with. He's pushing him away from goal. That's John again, pushing him away from goal, and he comes inside. Thomas cuts it out. Thomas is looking to send Fernandez. He is on his bicycle. Oh, that's Fernandez gets the bubble. Fernandez is trying a shot. Fernandez should have crossed that ball, Roger.
Yes, Roxel, really good move there on the part of Sinel coming forward, but the final effort was a weak one.
Good, so here we go. It's Wales getting it to Dixon. Good control momentarily. Let's see what he does. He gets it to Fernandez. He's onside. He has space. He has no a flag. He did look initially. The flag didn't go up the first time, but it went as he made contact. Jono.
Yeah, this game is definitely living up to the billing. There's no question about it. But I think Sinel need to settle down the game at this point because they're in charge and they should be large.
Exactly. I think they're running as if they are behind, but this one is going behind the defender. It's with I make it the number 6 in Spring. Spring is trying to get to Osman, dispossessed there by Cupid, but it comes now to Jack. Jack is trying to get through two players. Dixon comes away with it for Sinel. Dixon comes across to Fernandez. Fernandez is slowing it down a little. Yes, and he brings it now to Alexander. Alexander is trying to get it to Wales. But coming in there, Sean Brown, he taps it eventually to Cortland Thomas. Thomas to Jack. This is SV United. SV United, they are behind. And at this stage, points billing, they are going to the first division. But they have had 2 comebacks this afternoon. Well, they led earlier. And there's a change coming for SV United. Number 3, Jod Williams is coming out. And you guys will have to assist me with the individual that came in terms of the number and corresponding to the name. And we have Fernandez down.
Yes, Roxel, I saw the tackle that came in there that had Fernandez down there. It's really unwarranted. You see them touching hands though in a friendly rivalry there. But the referee has to get on top of things now because this game is definitely heating up.
Well,
it's burning.
Heat is more than can be here. We can the seams, the walls of the Victoria Park. They are burning right now with the action. So you can see the sweat running from the players as they definitely are in an extremely intense battle. 3 goals to 2. If you just joined us, SV took the lead. Sinel equalized. Sinel went 2-1 up. SV came back and equalized, and then Sinel just a few minutes ago they had their 3rd goal, and Tallman is looking to go into the new construction area. I can't tell you exactly what it was, but Brown takes it now. He gets a throw in only as far as John. John is heading away, gets it to Fernandez. This is Sinel. Fernandez to Wales. Wales controls. Wales is turning. He should have passed it. But here we go. It's now with I make it Barker. Barker and Thomas in a tussle. Thomas is called for an infringement. There's a slowing up of the game here by Thomas. And the referee is on the ball here right now. Leave this ball and go back to your position. Get my 10 yards sorted. It's Barker behind
Substitution.
And the substitution coming. It looks like Webb. Yes. Is it number 9 that was up there? The body looks like Webb. Number 9, if it's him, and Omar Cupid is the one being substituted. I agree with this one, Roger.
Yes, because Cupid was turning him back too much, I think, and he has to be careful he doesn't get carried because he's taking his own time to leave the field. The referee and Roxell, had it been me, Omar Kibe would have been maybe having a shower or getting a card if he doesn't have one before. Really wasting some time there.
Well, there's another substitution to be made, but we'll talk about that. As it's Barker gets it to, is it Brown? Brown is unleashing a shot, but wide of the upright, and it is now going to be a goal kick for Sion Hill, Roger.
24 minutes gone in this second period of play. Ding-dong battle. Roxanne, it reminds me of when I was flying into Dubai, the oil fields, the amount of fuel, the amount of flame that you were seeing. This is exactly what has happened in the field here this evening for Sion. Every man is lighted up because, as we say, it's a ding-dong battle. Somebody has to go home. Thomas is going to be carded now. Yes, he's going to be carded. And definitely so, Roxell. The referee has definitely done something. Thomas is definitely wasting time. And he needs to be cautioned, as it's been done now.
I remember seeing this in Nicaragua, and behind the crowd, behind him, directly behind him, even closer than where we saw that small crowd, there was a stand of players that he was, of spectators that he was riling up with his antics, and he did get a card as well. But here we go. It is. It's Cropper looking to get it forward. He is now with the tackle and spring. Only to as far as Webb. Webb is pushing it forward. Is he getting into Cyrus? Yes, Cyrus is on the right, deep in the half. This is the Sion Hill going forward. Is it Cyrus still getting through there? But there's a tackle coming in. Cyrus comes to the end of it. Cyrus pumps a shot. But this one is not on target, Roger. And that's possibly the next change for me for Sion Hill.
Yes, what he should have done, Roxell, was to try and get that one because there's number 21 here waiting. So a bit of patience again. Sion Hill could have gone maybe four goals up.
Decisions. This is Thomas finding Games. Games that comes across and finds Brown. SB United looking for their third equalizer tonight. Headed away by John again into the rubble. And taking it up now is Edwards.
Roxell, I think we're going to ask some of these teams to really give us some money for our expertise and advice.
Well, there's a saying. Anyhow, I wouldn't bring this one right here now.
Okay, let's see what happened. There's a caution to be issued. It was definitely a foul, and the referee's on target again. I hope it's not the defender who got a card before.
No, it is. This is now number 11 in Edwards. So Edwards is being cautioned. So a free kick is coming the way of Sion Hill FC. So yes. It is 3-2. If you're just joining us, you've missed 3/4 of the action, and it was action from the first kick, Roger.
Yes, 27 minutes gone, Roxell, in this second period of play, and the counting down is the clock. That one comes in to find, it was Thomas, but it went over the head of that player and into touch for a throw-in. Throw taken, and it's now number 15 for S United. He plays that one back in to find his man, but Thomas coming there and created some pressure. It's now with number 19. He plays that to Thomas. Thomas looking to sink that one, but he changes his mind. Plays that one a bit shorter. Finds his man who was in offside position, and it's going to be a free kick to make that SV United. Quickly taking kick. Number 5 kicks that one across, searching, heading over there. Is a defense there for, and another one there. Sion Hill is coming forward. Is it Cyrus? Cyrus here plays that one back to find his left wing back. He's going to pump that one forward again to find his man, and wins a good free kick, a good throw-in that is for SV United off of the player for Sion Hill. Number 15 has that one now. Pumps it downfield. Only to as far as the defender there who gets it back to find his man. Plays that one to find Cyrus, who looks like being offside, but he's coming wrong now. Not Cyrus. Is it? He turns out. Why did he turn back? Is only another man's guess, someone else's guess, and losing it now, and it's going forward now. Is SV United number 21 has that. He plays that one shoot, taken away there by Sion Hill. Good to come forward. Plays that one across, but a bit too much to goal, and the goalkeeper came out and collects that one and bowls it out. And he's now challenged. He pushed that one forward by number 7. He's now going forward there. Someone has a good foot movement, but rubbed away there by the defender there for Sion Hill, who's been dispossessed, pushed over, and it goes into touch. And the referee is now making that call. What is it? Is it going to be a substitution? But what call was that? Is it going to be a throw-in? I think there was a pushing on the back there on the part of the number 7 player, but Sandy Russell makes that substitution. Is it Weeks who went out?
Yes, it looks like Weeks is coming out and Obadiah coming in. Not sure if that's important, if that's a correct decision right now, but we'll see how that pans out. SB United, there's a tackle coming in there by Webb. Is it, or did it go out of touch?
Out of touch,
Out of touch. All right, so here we go. It's Webb moving up the field, and he is trying to get past number 23. You could probably help me with number 23 for SB United, one of the gentlemen who came in.
Okay.
Is that Spring, another Spring?
Yes, Desroy Spring.
Okay, so we have Techland number 6 and Desroy number 23, two springs here for SB United, Spring Village United with 2 springs.
Can they spring another goal?
Well, that would be important for them at this stage, but the throwing comes in for Sinel into the area, cleared by Kirtland Thomas. He boots it downfield. It's a foot battle between John and I make it the number 11 in Edwards. John puts it out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for SB United. 3 goals to 2. And we're about 15 minutes to the end of this, and possibly, if it stays as it is, the end of Premier Division football for SV United.
Yeah, okay, and we look to see what transpires after this. As you say, 15 minutes to go, and Sinel leading 3 goals to 2. A bit of tame moments now because the ball that went out has not been retrieved, but the one that went further out a little early on is now being used. So it's throw taken. It's with SV. He's trying, that man number 7 is trying to turn. He plays that one back as far as the middle of the pitch to find his number 5. He comes forward, takes it. They now trying to pull the defense for signing out, but he's being challenged there, and the wins another throw-in is SV United. Shows that one quickly down. Not cleared away there over the line. Another throw-in for SV deep in the Cyan Hill defense. A bigger throw comes this time. Let's see, headed away there. Oh, falls on the foot there for that SV player who heels back. And a shot coming. Oh, my word! It just eclipsed the crossbar there, Roxell. And a great attempt there on the part of SV once more.
Yes, Roger, definitely. And we keep saying that you cannot count out the SB United team. Torman, he made some contact with the upright. I'm not sure if it was if it was as much as he's saying right now. But guess what? This is the Torman for you. This is the Sandman for you. This is doing Sandy for you.
Yes, Roxell. 31 minutes gone, and this is a good time for us to take and pay some homage to our sponsors.
With immediate effect,
Because we too, even though we are sitting, we'll be running our mouths all evening, and it was good time for me to have a water break.
Well, I can tell you that's the only thing I've been having since we started.
Yes, Roxy, from the start of the evening, we've been going, even though there was a bit of hiccup on our part. We would love to run our mouths even more, but we were not able to do so because of some miscommunication or ill communication. So it's now with Sandman Sandy. He's going to put this one upfield. Kicks down one downfield. High. Number 19 goes up, but that one eluded the defender there. It's still with Sandy. They're trying to come forward. Looking for support. Comes on his man nicely. Looking for someone. Crosses that one in. But Obadiah was not equal to the task, but he's able to run that one down. He gets it again. What can he do with it? Obadiah getting one across. Gets the one across. There's no man there. And it went into touch for a goal kick. But another attempt there, Roxell, on the part of the Sandhill team.
Yes, definitely. They continue to plug away, but SB has not given up. And I was speaking to an official just at the halftime break. We definitely have to give teams like SB, Greg's United, and even Chelsea yesterday for coming and playing their hearts out, even in difficult situations. This one is booted upfield, finds Wales. Wales is looking to get it away now. It looks as if he's getting to Cyrus, but no. Brown is dispossessing. Brown is trying to go forward, cannot do that. It's now with Cyrus. Cyrus looking for Obanaya, and he is in a foot battle with Games. Who won it? From your end, Roger, it looks like Obanaya has it. He crosses inside, looking for Wales. I make it falls for Cyrus! Again, another opportunity, and he puts it wide, Roger.
Yes, great attempt there on the part of Cyrus. You could see he's not naturally left-footed, but he made some contact, and had he got that a little closer, SP would have been maybe thinking about giving it all up. But it's still early days, 34 minutes in this beautiful play. Going forward now is SP. Number 7 has it. But nice defense work there on the part of that player, but only to play it back as far as the SP United player, the number 7 it looks like. Number 6 is now with number 15. The player that came in there, he's trying to get walk through. He walks through, but only to the part of the defender there. Cyrus again being bumped off there and wins a free kick in the process.
Right, SB United very animated, the players here. They're not happy with that call, and you can give us a time check while it looks, is it
35 minutes.
35 minutes. Cyrus is down, about 10 minutes to go, and 10 minutes between Premier Division lives and death, so to speak, for SB United. At this stage, they stay on 24, and they would be the last team going down based on the point standings that we have. Thomas plays this one forward, this time not one of his better treading of a needle, so to speak. It's, however, looks as if it's coming down with Barker. Is it? He slides it over to Spring. Spring is coming back, looking for Barker. Is it? He comes, not, that's not Barker. He gets it to Spring. Spring back now to Barker, the number 12. Barker is dispossessed by Thomas. Thomas is sending Cyrus on the run. It's Cyrus and Games. Cyrus and Games. Cyrus and Games. Cyrus and Games. Cyrus has another opportunity to put this past SB, and Cyrus has lost again. He has not made use of this, albeit, Roger, I believe he fouled Games initially.
No, Russell, I would say he fouled it because Cyrus came around and he was actually trailing the ball.
Okay.
And the defender ran into him.
Okay, all right. Well, you're closer to me,
yes.
so fine. Wonderful. Go ahead, Roger.
Yes, so Cyrus did not impede him there. Is that just that he's a tall lad. He's quicker than the defender, and he realized that the ball was running away from him. So he realized that the defender was going to clear it. So he got ahead of him, and that player ran into him. But and also, Roxel, what I see Cyrus should have done there, he made a great attempt there. Good thought, good thinking to get that between the upright, and but a bit too hard. And it went into touch over the goal line, so it's going to be a goal kick to SV. But Cyrus is the defender is now down.
So Roger, I really saw it your way this time, and I think we should give some credit to the official for not buying into that. It looked more like a dive to me than a foul.
Well, I must give him credit. Thank you for reminding me. Credit must be given to the official on this occasion. Good job, well done, referee. I can't call a name because there are no names on the card.
Okay, so I stand corrected at this time, Roger.
Well, we can agree to disagree.
Yes, definitely. Thomas is finding Cropper, two of the stalwarts for SB United. They are looking for that for an equalizer to make it 3-3 and give themselves hope, let's say, in the Premier Division. Cropper goes from right. He goes over to Spring. Spring possesses. No, he's about to turn, and he was infringed there by, I make it, the number 9 Webb. Who is behind it? Thomas. Thomas comes across, finds Brown. SV United punches this one forward, trying to find Barker. This is a number 11. Edwards inside. Edwards is taking a shot. Comes off of Fernandez. Tallman says mine. And the ball seems as if it did not go out. But here we go. It's Tallman booting upfield, trying to find. I make it Cyrus. It's Cyrus and Cropper. Cyrus controls. Gets it to Abanaya. Abanaya on the left. What is he going to do? Tries to get around Cropper. Can't on his first attempt. Cropper comes in from with a tackle from behind, Roger. That was uncalled for because I think he was able, and he would have been able to stand up Abanaya. He's a little faster than Abanaya. The kick is taken to Thomas. Thomas slides it through to, oh my word, to Cyrus, who tried to backheel it to Thomas, and Francis comes out. He boots downfield looking for Edwards. This is Edwards trying to battle Fernandez. Fernandez comes away with it for Sign Hill. He is getting it now to Abanaya. He is onside. Yes, he is. He has space. He has time. He gets inside. And Roger, I believe he took your booth for the goal.
Well, Roxel, as you can see, but Obanaya probably wants to get himself on the scorecard and trying to see if he can get a fourth goal there for Sion Hill.
So, very, very close to the dying moments there. Possibly, what, about 7 or 6 minutes remaining. Francis puts it down. He gets it to Thomas. SV United need to score to stay in the Premier Division. He gets it to Copper. That's Thomas. Copper is coming down to the middle. He is looking for some movement. He comes across to Jack. Jack, who has the 2 goals for SV United. He is cutting back inside now and plays it through, looking for the number 11 in Edwards. Edwards has John, comes off of John and will go into touch for a corner for SV United. 3 goals to 2. Signal FC 3. SV United 2. And SV United started the goal scoring. We have a change. We have a substitution coming. John Games is off. And there's another gentleman coming to take the service in the central defensive piece as the best. Here we go. The corner comes in, headed into the area by Dixon. Head go up again, but the number 23 Spring cannot get enough on it. Tallman comes to the edge. He waits for everybody to get out. He's still waiting. He rolls it now, puts it down. Is he going to pass? He decides to get it now to... As he gets it to John. John controls on the right. He is moving up. He powers it forward, looking for, that looks like Roberts to me. Is it?
Yes,
possibly
it is.
Roberts. Roberts crosses inside, looking for Cyrus. Beats everybody except Francis. Francis is now picking up. And we had the action even on the road outside the bikers, but not on the bike right now is Brown getting John in. That is not John, that's Jack. Fernandez clearing the danger here. Jack is looking for his third for SB. He gets it to Brown. Brown is trying to get around too. Ooh! A two coming in really harsh there. I make it Brown on Roberts. Roberts is reeling and Brown is going to be issued a card, Roger. It is even, and here we go. Brown is gone, Roger. Brown has gotten his second yellow and he has been ejected.
And is it the same player who kicked the ball on the wall, Roxel?
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately for Brown, but he has to go. If that's the route he has to go, he has to go. And Roxel, if this tournament was to have been continued, let's say a week or two, and Brown had another game, I could have bet you that some action would have been brought against him for doing what he did there. Even though you're being cautioned, you commit an offense, you're being ejected. Just go and have a shower. And that's what it's supposed to be. Have an early shower.
But Roger, can that still be undone?
Well, it depends on
John.
But
Yeah. It's total dissent. And I don't know where the discipline committee is on this and, how they're going to think. But we need to clean up football with stuff like this. Not blaming anyone in particular, just the player right now, but he really need to be spoken to. Anyway, the game continues.
Yes, Roxel.
So it's with the number 25, Roberts. He goes upfield, and that was actually Kijani Alexander who was fouled initially, and not Roberts. And that one goes out of touch. Roger, give us a time check, please.
43 minutes on the ticker.
Unofficially, 2 minutes of a Premier Division life leave is left for SB United, unless they can get an equalizer. Come on, Osmond. He gets it. Gets it wrong, Robert. Thomas. And he is being pulled back there. And an infringement going against Sion Hill. A free kick coming the way of SB United. 3 goals to 2. Sion Hill 3. SB United 2. SB United must score in order to stay in the Premier Division for 2020-2021. Cameron Osmond, he pumps it downfield, looking for Edwards. It falls for Jack. Jack heads inside. That is Kajani Alexander trying to clear, and it comes to this tall Sandman who entered the sand and the soil to pick that one up. He is rolling again. The ball over to the right side. He is pumping upfield here. Dwayne Sandy looking for Wales. Wales is controlling initially, but can't get the rebound. This is Spring getting it to Thomas. Thomas turns well. Back out to Spring. SB United just a few minutes away. They must get an equalizer. Are we going to see it? He slides the man. That's Spring coming in from the left-hand side. He has Roberts to contend with. Gets past Roberts. He cuts inside. Gets it to Barker. Barker's into the area. Barker is still there. Tallman comes and collects. And he's down.
Another big save there, Roxel.
Yes.
By Tallman. He chose that one away. He's hurt.
Yes, so he did really go into the Lions' den there, Roger, and pick that one out from the Lions' jaws, Roger.
But Roxel, why did Tallman have to throw that ball out? If he is hurt, all he needs to do is lie on the ball. The referee will not caution him for time wasting because he is hurt. So I think he should have really kept that one in possession, knowing that he's hurt. And as you say, we know 45 minutes, and what time is to be added on? It leaves to the referee, the fourth official. That's it.
So Roger, by throwing away the ball, he really looks hurt. You know what I mean?
But if you're hurt and you have strength to throw it,
I understand what you're saying, and I'm totally in agreement with what you are saying. It's very factual, but the way he threw away the ball, he really looked hurt, right?
Okay.
But I hope these young goalkeepers, are really taking a look at Tallman and learning something from him, I mean, all this comes with his professional experience.
But John, I'll tell you, I had the opportunity to work with Tallman and with, we call him Chinchi, what Matthews from Stubbs there.
Right.
And Tallman has come a long way. And since he would have had his times, his bad moments and so on, Tallman has come back very, very strong. And he has shown to this country and all other goalkeepers that I have the belly, and you have to have the belly to do this kind of work, and he has really shown it to the other goalkeepers.
Yeah, I wanna give some credit to our friend Roxel. It was a breath of fresh air to him. Say, well, I stand corrected. I say this to say that it's so easy if a lot of other people just say the same thing. We could just move on, forgive, forget. And we all live a life of improvement as a result of statements like that.
That's how we learn. That's how we learn, Jonathan. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. We just need to take the advice as it comes and learn as we go. And I've learned a lot over the last year, especially being around Vincy Heat, Kendall Mercury, and the crew. And this was added to what we learned from you guys, Roger, you and Zora and Franz, with whom I've had the utmost pleasure of working with in Vincy Heat during those wonderful years of football.
And it was a pleasure having you working with us, Roxel. I always say to listeners, and people could testify to this, is that you're the little man with a big heart and a big head.
Well, a big heart is needed here by SB, because a draw would not get them into the Premier, still keep them in the Premier Division. They need to win. Osman gets a shot in. This is a weak one, but Jack is coming to the end. Jack is looking for a second goal, his third goal, that is. He is trying to get it wrong. Alexander is standing strong. Although he's short, he has stood, and he stood strong. He did really good work there, the young man. And it is very close to the end of Premier Division football for SB United. The stolen there by Thomas. Alexander gets it, but it's with I make it Glasgow, goes into the area. John leaves it for Fernandez to clear, goes out of touch. Another throwing coming for SB. They are living in Beckway. They're living in the Sinel half right now. This is number 9. Gets it to Michael Glasgow. He turns well. Gets it inside. But Dixon is hammering upfield. Dixon is trying to get it to Cyrus. Let's see who gets it. It looks as if it's Thomas. It's Thomas. Kirtland Thomas for SB United. Slices it across for Spring. Spring crosses into the area. Headed away by no one else but Dexter John.
Yes, and a good defensive work there again. And a good bit of pressure being added here, Roxell, by SV United.
Definitely. Spring brings it across. A good cross. It is. Tallman is equal to the task. He is down. Is he hurt? I don't think so this time. Tallman picks up. He gets up. He throws this out. Looking for Obanaya. He does so. He cuts inside neatly. Is Obanaya. He is moving well this evening. Probably one of the best days. He is looking to lay it off. Is he? No, he goes into the area. Francis comes and clears from his foot. And Obanaya missed an opportunity to get the cross in. Here we go. He boosts downfield. That's Francis. Francis looking for the number 12 in Barker. Barker has Roberts, but he gets the wrong Roberts. Barker is going down on the left. Barker crosses inside, looking for Jack into the hands of the Sandman, and he is spraying on that one there, Roger.
Yes, and dying moments in this game, Roxell. I haven't seen the clock as yet, and Salman boosts downfield again. Chases on here. We can see even the body language there, Roxell, for the SV United team players seem to be a bit dented at the moment, and is bowled out there to number 7. Is it number 7? Yes, he's in control. He turns, he still has it, number 21 that is. He turns, he's still been marshaled. He should be marshaled, and see referee calling a free kick now. And that ball was rolling, he has to call it back. Yes, he does. Roxell, a bit of pounding really have him going now. Maybe he's hearing us too. But it's now with 21 for SV has it. Looking, searching Roxell. 49 minutes on the clock, and you can take it from here, Roxell. The dying moments are yours.
Here we go. It looks like with Spring trying to get inside, gets it back to Barker. Barker has had a good day, but cut out there by Webb. Webber is punching upfield, looking for, I make that Wales. Wales comes across to Obanaya. Obanaya is now looking for someone to help him, gets it to Wales. Wales controls, Wales turns. Wales is looking for some movement. Wales is still coming back to his left. And Troy can't get that one. It's Jack for SB. This is the last chance. Is this the last attack? Jack moving forward. Jack again. Still Jack. Jack lays it out. I make it to Spring. Spring is trying to get around Roberts. He can. Spring still trying to get on to the end of that one. It gets it through to Barker. Barker is offside. And is this the offside that's going to end SB United's hopes to stay in the Premiership? Stallman is going to take it. The referee had a look at his watch. And Tallman is telling his players to go on. That's Dwayne Sandman Sandy. Referee still looking at his watch. The boot comes up. Upfield is Sandman looking for Webb. And headed away by the defender Spring. Still looking at another look at his watch. The referee, Michael Glasgow, gets it to Osman.
That's it.
Is it? No.
Oh no, it's
not.
It's going to be a throwing. Well, the referee has ruled it's a throwing for Cyan Hill. So Roxell, it's all yours. The excitement is not yet finished, and it's all yours to the end.
That's Roberts too. I make it. Well, Thomas trying to find Cyrus. Cyrus was under some pressure there by Cropper, and Cropper inflicted an infringement on Cyrus. So a free kick coming the way of Cyan Hill. They are leading 3-2. I'm not sure, but Roger, I'm sure your clock is very close to 50 minutes right now.
51.
Okay, 51 minutes. So here we go. It's Thomas booting into the area. Francis is going to collect. And is this it? He looks at his watch again. It's now with Michael Glasgow. This is in mouth. Is it? It's now with Barker. This is it. That's the final whistle. Cyan Hill FC. They are staying in the Premier Division. SV United stays on 24 points. They have been relegated, and I will dare say, based on point standings as we have it right now. So, if anything changes, well, we'll hear that thereafter. But from the point standings coming into today, SB United stays on 24. They go down to the first division.
Yes, and Roxell, a good evening here for football. It has been, well, when we actually started, as I said before, it was a bit slow because we got here on time to do a game that the time was given to us, and we were here waiting, and only had to wait until our system was put in place. But it has been excitement from that point onwards all evening. And as you said earlier, we must give kudos to those 4 renegade teams. They have fought a good fight to the end.
Jono?
And then you move on from there on. Right, so
yes.
We need to deal with our problems at a local level, not dodging the problems, you know. Let's deal with them at the local level, stamp them out right here so that they don't get to CONCACAF and they don't get to FIFA, and run a tight ship here.
yes.
Totally agree, and we need to do that, Roger, for the quality of youngsters, and I'm going to say youngsters that we have seen on show, and it was a pleasure to see them come to the fray and really doing yeoman service to their teams, and I think we do deserve to give them that service by producing a product that is of quality that would assist in their development.
Yeah, that's so true, because, you know, let's look at it from another point of view. We who are in authority, right? We have to set the standard for the youth. If we're gonna run like a haps and scrap something, the youth behave in the same way, you know. Some of the attitude of the youth is not good, and if we don't change our way, they won't need to change their way, you know, because we always feel like, you know, we could talk to somebody through the back door and get things done, you know, and then when we get overseas, it's incorrect, you know. That's not how it works, you know.
Yes. So
that's for Sports Highlights and other programs. We have, as I said, as it stands, we have sorted out the relegation zone. Tomorrow.
So Roxanne, when you say you're printing some jersey, man, as it stands?
Okay.
Roger, I'm going to secure one for you, okay? You want it or you don't want it?
I'll consider.
No, if you don't have the belly to it, let me know. You know, you can print it on the back.
Well,
as it stands, Roger, we have completed the relegation party. Tomorrow, we're going to know who is the second place team, because System 3, they have done the dog this afternoon, 9-1. And guess what? They have now put the ball in the court of Jebels FC. They need to beat North Leeward Predators tomorrow to end second. And we should be in for an exciting message.
Indicating that they are the champs. I don't know.
Well, as I said, as it stands, we can't say that. But guess what? We have to wait until tomorrow. So 4 o'clock tomorrow. Again, from what we got, 4 o'clock tomorrow, Jebels FC versus North Leeward Predators. That should be a hot game in hot sun, Roger. And at 6 p.m., Hope International play against Besco Pashas. Jonte James, your favorite player, Roger, is down here and he's asking for a big up.
okay, so from the Victoria Park this evening, evening of excitement, we are taking you back to Master Control for continued programming.